banana. It's sweet, it's full of banana, the rice is soft, the coconut gives it some nice shredded coconut texture. I like that. To finish it up, she just literally dumps sugar on top of it. Can your diabetes handle the insulin spike? That's right. All right, let's. I don't know if I can handle the insulin dump myself. Right here, we have the darker purple sticky rice. You know, you want all the rices across the world to be holding hands, whether it's a white rice, yellow rice, black rice, red rice. We should not be racist. In fact, we need to stop racism. Sorry, I got lost in my analogy. Let's try it out. It's a subtle sweetness. They don't go overboard. And then here, I love that it's layered, it's pink, it's white. Nice texture. You can feel the layers kind of slip apart as you chew on it, and it's very coconutty. As Southeast Asian desserts go, this is delicious, but here's the problem. I'm trying to genuinely spend $100 on street food today. So far, I've only spent, what, maybe $30, $40, $50? I'm not even close to 100, so we must keep going. Anytime you go to Southeast Asia and just roam down the streets and through the markets, you find something special every once in a while, just like this right here. It's an amalgamation of different things you've seen before, reorganized in a new way, like something new on the Taco Bell menu. I'm gonna call this fried lao cupcake. Right here, she has a rice batter. She puts in the batter and she lets it hang out and cool down a bit. After a minute, she dumps out the batter, then she fills it with mung bean mixture. Then she puts some of the batter back on top, and that goes in the fryer. After frying for a little bit, she puts on another layer of this rice flour batter. Then she puts it in the fryer once more. She lets it fry for about 1 more minute. Once it's all the way done, she puts it here, and then that is ready to eat. Oh no, they're going away. Oh no, who's that for? I can only get one. Oh, thank you. I'll take it. Wow, what a rare item. Now I want it even more because I can't have it. Guys, take a look at this. This is my one time to experience this beautiful brown deep fried Laotian cupcake. I mean Laotian. I mean Lao. I mean Laos. Crispy on the bottom, crispy on the top. I'm gonna take a bite. Crunchy, oily, hot. The mung beans create kind of a mashed texture as you chew through them. It's salty and sweet. It is very fried. It is very oily. But my gosh, that is yummy and something super unique. What a special treat. You see, these people just came by. They're like, can I have one? And she's like, you better leave. All right, let's keep moving. We moved on to our next food right here. This is a sweet coconut cake. It looks delicious. She's got this giant cast iron cupcake tray right here, and she's pouring in some batter. The batter is basically a combination of rice flour, coconut milk, and sugar. So she starts by putting a little bit of oil in there, then she puts in the batter, and then after it cooks, she's gonna marry two halves together to make it a whole. Oh, I love that sound. Let me mic it up. Nice. In a moment, I'm gonna try it out. I can't wait. Okay, so we have our food right here. Look, it's cute, it's ornate. I like that she's put little pins, or wait, no, she's put staples into a leaf to create this perfect looking cup. The demand for these right now is sky high. There's people waiting in line, and it takes a while for these to cook all the way through. She could have like 7 more of these tins and it still would not be enough. Right here, inside, it's actually a bit more gooey than doughy, I would say. Kind of raw in the middle, but toasty, almost fried on the bottom. Let's try it out. It's just like it has this little fried shell to keep it contained within the shape. Otherwise, it's like a warm coconut gravy going down your throat. It just explodes and it goes from solid to liquid instantly. It's a warm, thick gush of deliciousness and a great value. $5,000 for 4 pieces. What's that, like 11 cents? Then if you break that in half, I mean, that's like 3.5 cents. And then if you break that in half, it's basically free. So what I would do is get half of one, give it a taste, and run. Police are never gonna chase you down for 3 cents, trust me. All right, that's been terrible advice from Sunny. Let's keep moving. Boom, guys, take a look at how fresh this food is right here. Oh my gosh, live birds. They look like sparrows. The reality is, these are actually not meant to be eaten. These are meant to be bought and then released for good luck. It's something people like to do here. It's an interesting tradition because on one hand, you're like, oh, that's so nice, you're letting birds go. On the other hand, it's like you're creating an economy where people catch birds, semi-torture them, and then let them go. I have mixed feelings. I have many animals that have died at the hands of this show. Buffalo, camels, cows, goats, pigs, sheep, one time a goldfish, a lot. And so for a little bit of karma, I am gonna buy one of these baskets and let the birds go. Be free. They've gone free. I'm gonna let the rest of these go. Sure, you don't know where your family is anymore. Sure, you're miles and miles from where they caught you, but you're free. That's what matters. It's like capturing somebody in Mississippi and letting them go in Washington State. This is not something I'm gonna eat now. This is a raw ingredient, but it looks like big gold bars. This right here is sugar cane. Essentially, it's a sugar cane that's been boiled until all the water evaporates and you're left with basically pure sugar. It smells delicious and it is extremely sweet. Super cool. Here's some more things that I'm not gonna eat right now, but I'm definitely gonna show you because they are very interesting. This is thick buffalo skin. It's been kind of torched on the outside to get the hair off. This can be diced up and made into a skin salad or put into a skin soup. Then you've got this. I know what you're thinking. A refreshing, cool drink. No. This is the gastric acid from inside the buffalo's intestine. It's basically buffalo shit. It has such a strong, intense, wild aroma. According to local people, this is great in cooking. This is very bitter, but it's just part of an onslaught of ingredients. You would have salt and MSG and lemongrass and shallots and garlic, other powerful flavors to go with this, but man, that... it's good stuff. She's laughing at how stupid I am. She's like, why does he keep smelling it? All right, let's go. Enough looking around at ingredients, we've come to our next food. This is a big, beautiful bowl of noodles right here. It is called khao soi, but this is lao khao soi. Over here, look at this big, beautiful boiling cauldron of broth. She's got rice noodles, she has meat. I see blood cakes over here, a little bit of everything. I'm gonna order one and try it out. Boom, okay, right here we have our noodle taking place. It starts with a rice noodle, nice and thick, kind of like a pho noodle. That's gonna get a brief blanching. From here, it's gonna get some of this oily pork. That looks super packed with flavor and very rich. Some herbs and greens on top of that. This is fried garlic, then some fried shallots on top of that. Right there, salt and pepper. Then finally, this beautiful bubbling broth on top. That is gorgeous. Cup chai. Take a look at this. You can see there is like a layer of oil on top. The noodles are still resting in the bottom, and I want to just mix all this up. It looks heavy. It looks delicious. What's that? I don't know. I'm gonna try that. Oh, it's really good and flavorful and soft and fatty. I think it's like a fermented pork sausage, perhaps. Here we have some pork meat, kind of clumped up. All of the pork tastes a little bit fermented, which I like. Let's try these noodles. Oh my God. Every bite has this deeply fermented flavor to it. It's almost like a miso soup, but porky. I like it though. It's like heavy and light at the same time. Certainly oily, but those greens help give it a refreshing vibe. Here's what's remarkable about this bowl though, is that this is $1.44. Now, for a local person, this is plenty. For me, it's adorable. Regardless, $1.44 for all this is an outstanding value. Alas, we have come to our final stop because after this I cannot eat anymore. This place is a meat metropolis. First of all, they have a couple of fans, and the purpose of the fans is to scare away the flies. We have a myriad of meats here. First of all, how about that? That's a fish. Then we have some other classics like chicken, other chicken, small sausage. Okay, I'm sorry. That's actually a huge sausage. Oh shoot. Right here we have a quail kind of bent in half and squished doing some kind of a exotic yoga pose. A collection of different sauces right here. I'm gonna get a sausage. I've got to put a sausage in my mouth, but I'm also gonna get a quail because that looks really interesting. Take a look at this. We've got one sausage, two birds. The total is about 50,000 kip, which is about $2.90. First thing I'm gonna do is snap into this beautiful sausage. It's just as I hoped. Seasoned beautifully, incredibly fatty, a thick intestinal casing on the outside.